Stop wasting time and come at me. Has he managed to transcend his limits like Lord Heimdall? Retreat. Take care of the rest, Caesar. What? You're running away after causing all this trouble. Get the facts right. All of this happened because of your bad judgment. Take responsibility for your actions. This is my fault. I only did as you told. Who knew this would happen? Shut it. You caused this situation despite Lord Heimdall's orders. Lord Heimdall's orders were for you to stay in the shadows, support the first prince, and solidify your position within the empire as the fourth prince. However, you ignored his orders and tried to take the throne for yourself. Look, people of the empire. Before he passed, Emperor Marcus left a message regarding the next emperor in his will. It's about me. His last message was to give the fourth prince, Kaiser van Britain, the throne. This is your fault for attempting to oppose Lord Heimdall's authority. This is the end for you, Kaiser. How does it feel to be abandoned by your allies? What do you think, you bastard? This is all because of you. Why? Just why? Why do you keep getting in my way? If you had appeared even just a year later, I could have achieved all my dreams. Your dreams? You have dreams too. If I didn't have a dream, I wouldn't have done any of this. However, nothing matters anymore. Because I'll take everyone down with me. Is this Astello's explosive magic circle? Is this what you want? Do you think I'll allow this to happen? Is the great warrior king sympathizing with me? What a surprise. I'll let you in on a secret before I drag you down to hell with me. Emperor Marcus, no, my father. I was concerned that someone was watching us. I guess hiding wasn't the only thing they were good at. If they're able to handle the subspace this well, 9 times out of 10, it'll be the Dark Monarch. There. Huh, what's this? Everything else is fine, but, how is he able to attack just me? Your skills are as good now as they were 3 years ago. Trying to deal with him will be a problem. Since I managed to stop Kaiser from talking, I better back off. No, you don't. If you don't want your mother, Lucia, to get hurt, you better not chase me, Joshua. That just gives me even more of a reason to cut you down now. K kahaha. I'll see you on the other side, kahaha. W what? Is Kaiser dead? That fool. He deserves it for causing an uprising. Is it all over? I wonder. I don't know anymore. This happened to Kaiser because the past had completely changed. Goodbye, Kaiser. 9 stars of the Hubalt Empire Martial Combat King Jactor. Have you been doing well, Martial Combat King? I can't say I've been doing very well, thanks to a certain someone. I gave you your heme. Don't be such a downer. I'm only contacting you because I need some certainty. Your intentions are obvious. You're here to tell me to stay back as you try to take over Avalon. How am I supposed to trust you when you might attack Hubalt while conquering Avalon? Also, who knows if the Dark God will stay still during your attack? Don't tell me, are you afraid of the Dark God? Stop with the pointless taunts. Unlike you, I believe in good faith. I'm sure you haven't forgotten our promise. The promise still stands. That's why I helped just like he planned. However, the Dark Monarch wants his organization to come out of the shadows. We wanted the three great powers of Swallow, Hubalt, and Avalon to be broken. As we had hoped, the fall of Avalon and their influence had come alongside the fall of our empires. With that, we should have taken control of the entire continent. However, that promise is about to be broken, because the Sword Monarch and the Warrior King have appeared in Avalon. If what we and the Dark God want is the same. If continental unification is what he wants, then this is the best time for us to move. Don't you think that we should make sure our alliance is stronger than ever to keep the Dark God at bay? If we can trust each other and maintain this cooperative relationship, we'll still have a chance to stand on top even if the Warrior King and the Dark God work together. We should take care of Avalon and the smaller nations first. Don't you think it would be better for our two nations to fight for control of the continent then? How am I supposed to believe that you won't betray me until then? Isn't giving you control over Irheim, the center of the continent, more than enough to solidify your trust in me? I see. If that's the case, you take care of the Warrior King since you're the one responsible for this. Once everything's over, I'll name some conditions that'll satisfy my needs. Go ahead. I'll assume that you accept my terms then. Don't underestimate the Warrior King. 3 years ago, he was able to defeat an army of 1 million without a single injury. Don't worry. Things have changed since then. Even the heavens have started to pay attention to me. Men, advance. Yes, my lord. Soldiers, advance. Light the torches and let our forces of Swallow know. Soldiers, advance. Bring down Einberg Castle on the border of the Avalon Empire. Release their shackles and soar through the skies. Wyvern Knights of the Swallow Empire. Forward for the Swallow Empire. Wolf Knights of the Swallow Empire. Forward. On the border of the Avalon Empire, the Iron Fortress Einberg Castle. An attack. Everyone, positions. What are you doing? There's an attack. Who dares to open the castle doors? I ordered them to open it. My lord. But why? This is for our country. Knight of the Avalon Empire Count Theorod Master. Are you trying to commit treason? Even if you are a count, I will not allow you to do this. I have served this empire for the last 20 years. However, only skepticism remains within me. I can't lose my family or my life to those foolish princes. Just surrender. Only then will your life be spared. Shut it. I don't want to hear excuses from a cowardly traitor. Dragons. Load the sky weapons and aim for the skies. Mages, activate the barriers. You're too late to stop me. Einberg will be mine. Run. The walls are falling. Focus on the dragon. Look, the wyverns are coming. The wolves are approaching. Protect the castle doors. Where are you, sir? Your orders. Commander, help us. I Great Imperial Palace of the Avalon Empire Kaltika Palace. You're telling me that despite the fact that it's an attack on Einberg, an important location on our border, you only sent 500 soldiers as reinforcements. Don't act like you've done much more when the number of troops you sent is comparable. That's because we're still recovering from the Civil War. You think you're the only one suffering? We're all suffering from a lack of troops and funds. How much more do you want us to supply you with in this situation? Are you telling me that your own personal finances are more important than stopping the Swallow Empire from advancing? That's not it. We just don't have anything left to help with. Ha, everyone, please stop. I will leave the decision of sending reinforcements to each of you. Please send as many supplies as you can to aid our efforts. Then we won't have enough troops to reinforce our forces, brother. Don't you think we should at least set a minimum quantity of soldiers for them to send? There are plenty of families unable to fulfill those demands. You and I are the cause of this situation. We'll be the ones to take responsibility for our actions. On another note, who will serve as the commander leading our troops? We have yet to select an adequate candidate. If that's the case, although this is just my personal opinion, I recommend Marquis Demir. There's no need, First Prince. With Commander Zegger still alive, why should we have someone else lead our troops? If we allow someone else control of our troops, it's clear that they'll play tricks on us. Are you trying to sow discord amongst us right now? Commander Zegger was badly injured during the Fourth Prince's attempted coup. I'm merely suggesting a suitable candidate to the public. If that's the case, what about the respected Sword Emperor? Wouldn't Duke Tremblin be better suited for the role of commander? With his personality, he won't be influenced by other nobles, and we won't have to worry about Marquis Briery's concerns. If he accepts, that would be amazing for our empire. However, hasn't the Duke disappeared recently? He hasn't been seen since then. Duke Tremblin is already on his way to Einberg. That's why we need to organize our reinforcements and help the Duke. Then, what about the Warrior King as commander? That I'll not allow. Not only is he young, but he has little experience in combat. Even if he is exceptional as a knight, he has yet to prove his skills as a commander. And from what I've heard recently, there are rumors that Joshua Sanders may be a descendant of the Kjønner dynasty. Are you talking about that final King Kjønner of Asgard, the predecessor of the Avalon Empire? Is that true? If we gave Joshua control, there's no telling what may happen. My lord, things are turning out strange. Are you just going to stay put? Unless they change their own opinions, there is no saving this nation. Let's stay quiet for now. I don't think staying quiet will make things better. I also think that the mercenary King Joshua Sanders will be an adequate commander. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a representative of the Pontier family, Cheryl de Pontier. Lady of the Pontier Duchy in the Avalon Empire. Cheryl de Pontier. I'm glad you're here. I've heard about plenty of your recent accomplishments. Thank you for your efforts to strengthen Avalon. Thank you for the warm welcome. However, please pardon my disrespect and allow me to ask you a question. Go ahead. Thank you for this honor. At the request of the imperial family, if each household is to provide reinforcements, would they have a right to determine the commander that would lead those troops? Of course. To be clear, control over our entire army and control over each battalion are separate roles. Thank you for the clarification. If that's the case, we, the Pontiers, will offer 20,000 troops with 5 knight orders, along with 2 million gold and other military supplies. We will also provide the entire army with a continuous supply of food for as long as the battle still progresses. 20,000. How is the Pontier household able to supply that much? It must be because they weren't involved in the faction wars. The commander of our troops will be none other than my good friend, Joshua Sanders. Then, this settles things. Staying here will be nothing but a waste of time. I will start heading for Einberg. How dare you cause a scene in front of the princes? How rude. To think power is everything in politics, such arrogance. Wait, Joshua. How dare you act without permission with the Pontier troops? You're not even the commander, so don't act as if you are in control. The military is one organism. That's a basic fact in the art of war. Do not try to take control over the chain of command. If the chain of command falls, this war will only result in failure. Is that so? I'll stay out of it, then. Do as you please. If you're so opposed, then I'll just leave it all to you people. Do what you will as you fall to the Swallow Empire. First you point your sword at the prince, and now you plan to run away. Run away. Think whatever you want. There's no need for me to do anything for people like you. I am merely trying to keep a promise I made to those two princes. Forgive their rudeness, Joshua. We are all filled with unrest. With the authority of the imperial family at an all-time low, our trust amongst each other has also fallen. In a situation like this, it'll be difficult to follow the orders of an unknown commander. If we were able to fulfill everyone's requests in the first place, and appointed a skilled and proven commander before, we wouldn't have needed to have this discussion. This is all my fault. That's why I made that request. To protect our border territories. That still stands. Even if you are a descendant of the Kuner dynasty. We need you. Help us once more. Protect our lands. He's more mature than I thought. To think he'd be able to keep his composure after all that Emperor Marcus had done. No. Is he doing all of this to stop the Swallow Empire and protect this nation? Well, I don't know what his true intentions are, but he seems certain that I'll keep our promise. If that's the case, I'll see you soon. Aha, it's been a while. Leader of the Mercenary Guild, Mercenary King Axelar. We've been waiting for your return during those 3 years you went missing. I'm glad to see you once again. Mercenary King. I heard that you managed to gather 20,000 men. However, all I see is about a battalion's worth of knights. Of course. It's not like we can transport 10,000 people over a warp gate all at once. That's why we only brought the minimum troops needed at first. The rest of our troops will arrive in about 2 weeks. We'll have a total of 70,000 troops since we'll have mercenaries join us as well, but it may take much longer. 70,000. That's over 3 times what we were expecting. That should be more than enough to stop the Swallow Empire. Won't we be late if it'll take 2 weeks, though? In that time frame, all of East Avalon could be taken over by the Swallow Empire. Einberg Castle. Akardi, the capital of the Avalon Empire. Even if we manage to stop the Swallow Empire, we'll suffer the consequences of the attack for years. Don't worry, Theta will solve that problem. Huh? Me? Of course. I trust that you can get all of our troops here in a day. That's how you plan to use me? Alright, fine. Just remember that you'll have to pay for this. Wait. I know you have plenty of displacement spells, but isn't it difficult for even a 7-circle mage to move 70,000 troops at once? If you use up all your mana or something with the spell goes wrong, the people you displace could end up fused. What's wrong with my body? We're connected. My legs. They could also end up summoned to the sky, or the wrong place. The sky, huh? Not too bad. I could use that later. Don't worry about that. I'm different from before. What do you mean? I'm no longer a 7-circle mage, but rather a near-miraculous 8-circle mage. 8 circles. You said the army is located within Pontier territory. Let's go there now. From there, we'll head to the border. Stay alert. We'll be in the middle of the battlefield. Mass teleport. Border region of the Avalon Empire, Einberg Castle, Swallow campsite. Release the prisoners. But Commander Aymar. What are we going to do if we release them and they attack in retaliation? We already made a promise. Do you want me to become a liar, then? Swallow Empire Commander Aymar of the Ice. Of course not. Hurry up. Release the prisoners. Sir. With this, I have kept our promise. Count Theorod, I extend my gratitude. To be honest, I've been looking for talent like you. While you're here betraying your country, why don't you start working for me? Well. Commander Aymar. We have a report from the reconnaissance team. The reconnaissance team. Don't tell me. Are the Avalon reinforcements on the way? Isn't that too soon? How many people have they sent? Just one person. Einberg Castle Backdoor Mountains. Don't let your guard down. This one is tough. Help me. All troops, retreat. Return to the castle. KHGH. Ag. How to think that a single man would be able to defeat 2 Night Orders. I didn't think Avalon still had anyone with that kind of talent left. I wonder if it's the Hero King. If it's against a target that's well versed in guerrilla tactics, I think the Wolf Knights would prove a good threat. Shall I ready the Wolf Knights? No, call Count Theorod. He should know more about him than we do. We can use this as an opportunity to gauge how far he's willing to go for us. Look, sir. He launched himself into the sky. To think he'd attack us head-on. He's a brash man. Or is he underestimating me? Oh, so it was you. I knew it. I was expecting someone impressive since there aren't many in the continent who could challenge entire armies, but it seems you're still going strong, Sword Emperor. Trembling. Allow me to say one thing. Get out of Avalon. It's futile. There is no future where we leave this place. You're the one that should give up this nation. Get lost. The entire continent will soon be under Swallow control. Funny boy. A Swallow commander that's an ice user. You must be Aymar of the Ice. I'll cut your throat and end this war right now. That's what I should be saying. Farewell, Sword Emperor. He's fast. Kook, you old man. I thought your sword would be rusty. Seems like you've been sharpening it, huh? However, your decision-making skills seem to have deteriorated. Standing atop my ice dragon. Foolish. This is the end. Commander Aymar defeated the Sword Emperor. Commander Aymar is the true Sword Emperor. Hooray for Commander Aymar. Now, the Avalon borderlands are under the Swallow Empire's control. If we continue to move forward. Look in the sky. An immense amount of mana is going out of control. What is that? The sky is breaking. Haha, they're finally here. Prepare to face Avalon's greatest troops. Emperor of the Swallow Empire, Lucifer forces, to positions. Prepare for battle. Yes. On your orders, my lord. Everyone, battle positions. All troops, get to your stations. Prepare to defeat the enemy. Alright then, everyone. Ugh. What? Is this everyone's first time mass teleporting? You can't even handle this. I thought nothing would happen. My stomach feels like it's going to rip itself apart. What are you trying to do by teleporting us into the middle of the battlefield? Do you want us all to die? This is perfect. To think you'd walk into your own demise. Is today my lucky day? You're in too much of a hurry. Did you really think you killed me? How is that ice bastard still alive? Don't tell me Master Gigar was defeated. Time is not on our side. Hurry and accomplish what you set out to do. Lion King Rian Gigar, leader of the Free Knights Alliance, the new 9 stars, this might be your chance to finally find Joshua. Go. I'll take care of Duke Aymar. Damn it. If I stayed back with Master, we would have defeated him. Show me. What do you mean, my lord? Show me the blade that you've been sharpening this entire time. A perfect opponent appeared for you, right? Just don't die. Understood, my lord. I'll show you what I've accomplished. Wyvern Knights, protect the castle. For the victory of Emperor Lucifer. Despite their advantage, they decided to protect the castle. I expected them to be arrogant and try to attack us. They're calmer than I thought. Don't worry about the skies. Iselin and I should be enough to defeat them. Yeah. It might be difficult to get through the castle walls with these troops, no. It might be difficult to get through the castle walls with these troops, no. You don't have to do anything. I happened to learn something interesting from Christian. What? When? I found out you can summon humans from the skies. Of course, this time I won't be summoning humans. A warp gate again. What is it now? Enemies are falling from the skies. Attack. To think they'd violently rain their allies from the skies. Have they gone insane? My lord, I think it would be best if you stopped using the undead. If you continue to show this side of you, public opinion may turn against you. Don't worry, I have a plan. Is that a bone dragon? Run. Get away from the castle walls. The rumors that will emerge from this fight are what I fear most. Are you sure you can handle the backlash from this? Of course. My God, is this real? A bone dragon and the undead are killing our people. Don't worry about that. We just need to worry about one person. Everyone, get away from the bone dragon. Wyvern Knights, attack from above. I thought I was your opponent. Are you ignoring me? Take this. My attack. I'm sick of this. Can't you just die already? Is it here? These attacks are pointless. No. The shards. To think a trick like this would work. I guess I'm getting old too. If I keep getting hit by tricks like this, I'll be defeated in no time. I need to close the distance between us. And take a chance. It looks like you're starting to run out of stamina, old man. I'm sure he'll try to end things soon. Since he managed to withstand my sword aura at close range, I'm sure he'll try to get closer to find a way to win. He'll do whatever it takes to close the distance between us. However, that's where you're wrong. I can see through all your movements now. Ice Dragon Breath. Mind Sword. Aura Overlay. There's no way. My Ice Dragon's breath is being pushed back. Kook. This is the end, Imar. Spirit of Ice, for Ms. Reveal yourself. Is that a spirit? Spirit of Ice for Ms. You thought you were the only one hiding your true power. You saw what a mid-rank ice dragon could do. I'll show you the power of a high-rank spirit, for Ms. I'll use all my power here to end this fight. Even your speed is useless before a snowstorm like this. Run all you want. My arm is freezing. My strength. I'm losing my aura. I'll pierce your heart. Stop. What did you do to Master Gigar? The wound from Tremblin. I don't have time to deal with this fool. I need to hurry up and freeze him too. Tricks like that won't work on me. What? I see, is that the damned paladin of Hermes? I forgot that they have a skill that could seal true aura. Is being able to float in the air one of his abilities? This is annoying. I can't deal with all three of them. I need to run away. What? Why don't you? Come down. No. You bastards. You won't get away with this. You bastards. I won't let you get away with this. I'll make you regret doing this to me. Sir Kane. I think you should help out here. Try stopping this. Holy Sword. In the name of the god Hermes, protect me. The breath's power is too strong. The aura barrier I made is going to break. Looks like that annoying paladin's true aura is weakening. If I can take care of him, the other two will be an easy fight. I'm your opponent. Looks like I won't die of frostbite, Sir Kane. Arrogant bastard, did you really think someone like you would be able to defeat me? There's nothing that says I can't. Interesting. I was the one that killed your master, Rian Gigar. What do you think you can do against me? What? How do you plan to win against a member of the 9 stars? Don't drown in your arrogance. Even stars eventually meet their end. Gah. New stars are born to replace the old. It's the natural cycle of this world. The star that will be replaced is you, Tremblin. From is, stop him. Even if it's an advanced spirit, to think it managed to block my attack so easily. This wouldn't have happened if I was 10 years younger. From is, end him. How's that? I invented this method of using true aura. If I apply a thin layer of true aura over my spirits, their power increases another level. With this, Miz becomes a high-level spirit capable of both attack and defense. Just as I expected, she's able to fight on the same level as one of the 9 stars. If I can improve this, continental unity would be within reach. This is revenge for Master Gigar. You're still here. Allow me to teach you a lesson. Aura Blade. Resist all you want. No matter what you do, you won't be able to win against me. I'll show you what I can do. I'll prove to you right now that I'll surpass you. You must have misunderstood your own strength after spending time with the Hero King. In my eyes, you're merely a pawn. Now, just die. Just one more left. My lord. I need someone I can trust to have my back. I don't need a weakling that will die on the battlefield before I do. I will never die before you. Amazing. Look at you. What can a knight without a sword do? It's not over yet. Even with a broken blade, I can still fight. Listen, Cain. Once you pass A rank and get to a point where you're able to take complete control of your mana, you'll gain absolute power. It'll be strong enough to rival an Aura Blade. I'll show you right now, so make sure you take a good look. I remember now. If you can imbue aura into your voice, you should be able to create a blade with it too. The blade is breaking. That's because you're swinging it with brute force. The strength of the blade depends on your attitude and your belief in it. Remember that, Cain. Okay, I'll place my faith in my aura. In order to prove that I have the right to stand by my lord. Oh ho, you've managed to manifest a mind sword. It still needs work, though. I'm starting to get tired of this. Why don't you just go ahead and give up? I have yet to show my lord all the progress I've made. I will not be defeated by someone like you. For someone on the brink of death, you sure have a lot to say. Listen carefully, Cain. Just because the skill is fast and complicated doesn't mean it's better. Sometimes that one strike. That one attack is all you need. When you perfect that one strike, that's when you will become the world's most respected, but also the most feared being. Don't rest until then. No matter how much time passes, whether you need to make 1,000 slashes, or tens of thousands of slashes, until you perfect that one strike, do not rest. He was on the brink of death. Was he hiding his true strength? Although this was unexpected, I can block it. Damn it, my body won't move. Are the effects of all the previous attacks weighing down my body? I can't dodge this. I need Fromiz. Even Fromiz is being defeated. I need to gather all of my remaining strength. An attack like this is nothing. I wonder if my master would have approved of my skills. A few decades ago, there was a time when it seemed that the plundering would never stop. Burn it all. Save me. Replenish all supplies here. We have no need for prisoners. Kill them all. Is this how I die? Do you want to live? If you want to live, I will give you the power to do so. Stop. Become my disciple and we'll take over this world. Help me. I'll do anything. Give me power. Just one more left. My lord. I need someone I can trust to have my back. I don't need a weakling that will die on the battlefield before I do. I will never die before you. Amazing. Look at you. What can a knight without a sword do? It's not over yet. Even with a broken blade, I can still fight. Listen, Cain. Once you pass A rank and get to a point where you're able to take complete control of your mana, you'll gain absolute power. It'll be strong enough to rival an aura blade. I'll show you right now, so make sure you take a good look. I remember now. If you can imbue aura into your voice, you should be able to create a blade with it too. The blade is breaking. That's because you're swinging it with brute force. The strength of the blade depends on your attitude and your belief in it. Remember that, Cain. Okay, I'll place my faith in my aura. In order to prove that I have the right to stand by my lord. Oh ho, you've managed to manifest a mind sword. It still needs work, though. I'm starting to get tired of this. Why don't you just go ahead and give up? I have yet to show my lord all the progress I've made. I will not be defeated by someone like you. For someone on the brink of death, you sure have a lot to say. Listen carefully, Cain. Just because the skill is fast and complicated doesn't mean it's better. Sometimes that one strike. That one attack is all you need. When you perfect that one strike, that's when you will become the world's most respected, but also the most feared being. Don't rest until then. No matter how much time passes, whether you need to make 1,000 slashes, or tens of thousands of slashes, until you perfect that one strike, do not rest. He was on the brink of death. Was he hiding his true strength? Although this was unexpected, I can block it. Damn it, my body won't move. Are the effects of all the previous attacks weighing down my body? I can't dodge this. I need Fromiz. Even Fromiz is being defeated. I need to gather all of my remaining strength. An attack like this is nothing. I wonder if my master would have approved of my skills. A few decades ago, there was a time when it seemed that the plundering would never stop. Burn it all. Save me. Replenish all supplies here. We have no need for prisoners. Kill them all. Is this how I die? Do you want to live? If you want to live, I will give you the power to do so. Stop. Become my disciple and we'll take over this world. Help me. I'll do anything. Give me power.